Your what penis?
Synth.
Synth.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
I thought you said.
Larry is like, why won't you get down with me, Picard? And he's like, even my synth penis hurts.
I thought you said. I thought you said my tenth penis.
I
thought it was like a tentacle reference for the 10C. Like. Well, I mean, they're tentacles.
They said even my stiff penis hurts. I was like, of course it does.
All right, I need 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
Okay.
I need more tea. I need more tea.
Yeah,
I need to apologize, Sean.
No apologies are ever needed. Nobody ever needs to apologize for anything they say on the show.
Also, I didn't get
unless you just call me a dirty bastard or something like that. You know.
No. You know what? If I called you old dirty bastard, that'd be a compliment. I did skip over one of the. We all live in the same space. This is all there is. That was another really, really good line.
While we're waiting for them to come back, have you guys seen The Last Days of Ptolemy Gray?
No.
It is a.
What is that?
It's a series on Apple TV that has Samuel L. Jackson starring in it, and it's really good. He plays an old man that's got dementia, and
he's going back in time or something.
No, he goes through a medical procedure that gives him like perfect clarity for a limited amount of time.
Right, yeah.
And he kind of uses that time to kind of solve his nephew's murder.
You said it's a series?
Well, I think it's just going to be 4 episodes. They've already shown 3 of them. The next one comes out next week. So
Apple TV is really
they got some good stuff.
Impressive with the sci-fi. They got a lot of good sci-fi on there.
My wife just sent me a message that said, "What topic are y'all on?" I just heard the word "stiff penis" over my TV.
For the record, that was Sean who said that.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I said synth. Synth, as in synthetic. They have synthetic cigars, synthetic alcohol, and synthetic dicks in the future.
I thought it would say peni.
Synthetic scotch, synthetic commanders.
I saw someone on, which I mean, ever since Discovery started, people have been giving Mary Wiseman a hard time about her weight, and then I hear all the theories that the reason she left the show is because she was pregnant or because she was getting gastric bypass surgery or some crap like that. Which none of that stuff's true. And
and the easiest Google search ever will reveal that she's on Broadway.
I saw someone post in one of the Trek groups that I'm in. I think they got kicked out of the group for it, but it was the most underhanded way of insulting someone that I've ever seen, because they did it as if they were asking a fan question, and they said, "I don't want to body shame anybody, but
that's a great start."
Yeah, and it said,
"But here I go.
How would Tilly be so big if she was eating synthetic food because it's calorie counted?" I said, Mary Wiseman doesn't eat synthetic food.
I mean,
Mary Wiseman is a real person in this world.
I mean, it's the same way Scotty ate synthetic food and still gained weight.
Well, that was
Shatner.
That was the drinking.
Yeah.
You know, he was drinking the real stuff in his quarters.
I had this idea
like they jump on and they think that, we really need to point this out because there's a person on Star Trek who's getting larger and we can't have that. But we'll conveniently ignore that, at least half of the cast of TOS got noticeably bigger between season 3 and Star Trek 2. But we're not going to mention that at all.
Yeah.
Scotty got big, Uhura got big, Shatner got big, and Chekhov, he didn't really get big, but he wasn't the size he was in season 3.
It's like if you have like a group of dogs and then you start noticing one is getting really thin. I felt like they were all getting big and they were taking DeForest Kelly's food. It's just... he was a rail by the end of it. But, I had this fun little idea in my head that, like Roddenberry and company were like, well, no one would care that Picard was bald in the future, and now I've got it that like it's like, oh well, yeah, we could use our technology to make us lose weight, but then people are going to be like shaming us for not being so evolved. Like, oh, you felt like the need to lose weight? You're not very evolved, are you? Like, we've evolved past
Yeah.
need to,
Way to be superficial by
Yeah.
decreasing your mass.
I mean, in Star Trek canon, what season was Pegasus in the Next Generation?
5, I think.
Okay,
I was gonna guess
Season
4,
so in
but I
in
don't know what you're
canon,
talking about.
Riker stays
So go with
fit
Dave.
up until season 5, and then he gets way overweight to go and do this holodeck adventure on the original Enterprise, and then loses it again so that he can do the
Yeah.
rest of the series. It was holodeck weight. It all disappeared as soon as he walked off,
The camera does add 10 pounds.
Yeah.
or 50.
Even Avery Brooks gained weight during the end of, the last couple seasons of DS9.
Yeah.
They put him in those First Contact uniforms, and I'm like, you got a little punch now, don't you, bud?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yes,
Yeah,
fighting pirates is hungry
You
work.
know what?
They cut that jacket nice and big for him.
Speaking from experience, as someone who's gone from having no job to having a steady income, when you have steady income, you gain weight. You just do,
Yeah, you do.
because you're
Yeah.
happy to be able to eat when you want.
Mm-hmm.
Well, some people, when they don't have a job, gain weight because they can only afford junk.
Yeah.
They can only
Also true.
afford a few boxes of oatmeal cream pies and some ramen noodles.
Has anyone ever been quick poll? Has anyone ever been so surprised that they dropped whatever they were holding, like they do in every show or movie?
No, I've never.
I don't think I'm trying. I don't think I've never heard any news so shocking that I just let go of what I was holding. Just
Not from news, but I was standing in my mom's front yard one time, and a possum ran at me, and I dropped my can of Diet Coke and
well, that's
ran.
different. That's being startled. Yes, I've dropped things if someone scared me. Like no, but that's
Yeah.
but not. Okay, well, you know who the real father is. What? Like no,
It's infinitely more common for me to drop my phone because I'm falling asleep wherever I'm sitting.
Well, it's
Also
like
that.
there's
Yeah,
always
I've done that.
people there's always people getting shocking news and then just fainting. I've never seen
Yeah.
anybody just faint from news.
you know, you don't see that as much anymore. That was like a 50s, 60s thing. But like they
They're
still,
like, oh.
yeah.
You know,
they'll still
they
show
just
people
pass out.
dropping stuff. What's the other thing I want to complain about?
No, I can't hear you because you're not saying anything.
Okay, I couldn't hear y'all.
Now I can hear you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Are you guys ready to start? Because we're gonna run out of time if we
As
don't.
soon as,
Yeah, we're
Rick
running.
fixes his name.
Y'all would start without me. But
1 of 4. No, I like it. It's kind of Borgie. It fits the show. Fits the
No, I
episode.
get it, but there's 5 of us.
I have 4 in my family.
Yeah.
All
And
right,
I don't
fine.
count. I'm not a real person. I'm synthetic. remember?
But if we're saying
What makes you
pod,
number 4? Oh, and it makes you number 1 because you're the man.
because he's the oldest.